Hey, welcome to Color Up. Today I'm going to show you a strategy. It does take a $1,000 bankroll, so it's not for everybody. It's semi-aggressive, but if you want a massive win, you've got to bet big. You got to bet big to win big. If you're going to just bet $10 on numbers, you want to grind out, $100 for the day, you can certainly do that. But if you want a massive win, you got to get in there and you got to bet. So that's what today's strategy is all about. This video is part of my Dice Advice series where viewers submit strategies and I roll them out here on Color Up. This one was sent to me by Rob from Canada and he calls this the 410 pay to play. And essentially you got to pay to play to pick up the 4 and 10. So this is essentially an inside strategy. So he's going to start off with a 110 inside. So right away, if it's a 110 bet, to get through, approximately 10 shooters, you're going to need about $1,000 or so. So we have $25 bets on the 5 and 9, $30 bets on the 6 and 8. So we need one of these to pay in order to play the 4 and 10. All right, if the 5 and 9 hits, our $25 bet is going to pay $35. I'm going to ask the dealer to press. So we're going to take our $25 bet up to a $50 bet. We have $10. We're on a $10 table here for this strategy. We're going to ask the dealer to place the next closest number. We're going to get $10 to cover that 4. So we've done a full press and we've covered another number. All right, same situation with the 9. 25 is going to pay 35, full press that 9 and cover my 10. If the 6 and 8 roll, those $30 bets, they also pay 35. What you're going to do, dealer, give me a full press. So he's going to bump that up to $60. Now you have $5. Well, what do you do with $5? Now obviously you can rack it. If the 410 is not covered, it's not going to be enough to cover the 410. What Rob says he likes to do is cover the hard ways. So he'll toss it to the stick, cover the hard ways, and maybe go high on a number. If maybe it was the 6, we go cover all of the hard ways, heavy on my 6. So it'd be $1, $1, with $2 on the 6. So you can do whatever you want with that kind of $5 there. Adds a little more excitement. And he says if he does hit it, he always presses by $2. So if the hard 10 hits, he's going to press it from $1 up to $3. So he bumps everything up to $2. If they ever get knocked down, they just come down. He's not worrying about it. So he just plays them for once. So we get these up to 50. These up to 60. With the 4 and 10, we're going to press. We'll go to 25 and then 50. So let's say 10, we're going to get paid 18. We're just going to take that up to $25 buy bet. There's our dollar vig if it's up front. Or hopefully it's just on the win, and then we'll go from 25 to 50. From here, you can kind of do whatever you want depending on your personality, right? So maybe you decide, hey, I'm going to collect, anytime I hit, I'm going to press it and pull. So press some and pull some back, and always increasing it $25 units or $30 units on the 6 and 8, and then pull the rest back. Or you can be more aggressive and do a couple more full presses. Really, it's up to you after you've hit these basically $50 units on the numbers. I don't know the math off the top of my head, but it should be between 2 and 4 hits. If you just collect, you'll get your $110 back, and then you could really press without really any risk. So I think I'm probably going to roll it out that way. Just once I get to the $50 amounts, I'm just going to collect the first couple times, make sure I got my money, and then I'll do some extreme pressing and see if I can get these numbers up to, $250, $500 or something like that, and really go for that massive win. A little side note he did want to mention is he usually starts with $1,000, $1,500, something like that. But once he does win, if he wins $1,000 in his rack, he does, let's say he's up to $2,000 now, he does ask the dealer, he gets colored up mid-game, gets that $1,000 chip, puts it in his pocket, and then he doesn't have to worry about it. That's a great way to do it, to protect that $1,000 so you never dig back into it. So then, hey, you're free rolling, you're having fun on a $1,000 bankroll, and you still got your original in your pocket. So a little side note there, but first you got to win that $1,000. All right, I'm going to test this out with a $600 bankroll. Obviously, you should have larger, but I'm not going to get through 10 shooters, so I'm not worried about it. We'll go ahead and make a $10 pass line just because we'll be the shooter for this roll of the dice. Otherwise, we'll just wait for a point to be established before we start strategy. For this first come out, we'll be shooting, looking to establish a point, and here we go. Coming out, we're out on that 6, easy 6. So not going to worry about that pass line bet. Let's just go ahead and get $110. Put in the come, dealer, place the inside numbers for 110. It's an easy setup for them. Now the strategy is all about rolling those inside numbers, so we gotta hit them to make this work. 8, easy 8. It's a good one for us. So 30, we'll pay 35. Dealer pressed my 8, so he's gonna take that up to 60. Now we have $5. Now he says you could rack it or just have some fun with the hard ways. He's going to throw it in the hard ways. Give me the hard ways, heavy on the 8. So $1 on each with $2 on that 8. If they come down, we don't worry about them. All right, here we go. But we want to roll some inside numbers. Not going to happen. There's that 7, early 7, so everything's coming down. We didn't get a chance to collect anything there. Puck will go off, and we're going to have a new shooter. We'll assume it's someone else, so we don't need a line bet. Hopefully he shoots a little better than we did. All right, here we go. Coming out. Looking for a new point. 8, easy. 8's going to be our point. So again, 110 to the dealer. Dealer, place me inside. All right, set up and ready to go. Here we go. 4, easy 4. We don't have that 4 yet. So kind of a wasted roll for us. There's the 5. We've got the 5. So 25, we'll pay 35. Dealer press, which goes up to 50. We've got $10. We'll just cover that 4. All right, here we go. 2, dot in a spot. And we don't got none of that. All right. 4 the hard way, 4 hard. There we go. We've got the 4 covered now. So 10. Is in most places going to pay 18. Dealer, give me a $25 buy bet. And we're at a good casino here, so they only take the vig on the win, so we can rack those pennies. All right, here we go. Or again, you could throw them on the hard ways. We'll use the 6 or 8 for the hard ways. But there's that 7, so we're not going to do anything. So again, we're not collecting. But hey, we're just going for that massive win. So we got to be patient here. We're going to need a good roll. All right, puck goes off. We're going to have a new shooter. It's not us, so we don't need a line bet. Well, let's start with the 7. Maybe that'll help out a little bit. 5. My dice rolled, but it was a 5. So that's going to be the point. So $110 to the dealer. Here we go. We need a good roll here. 8, easy. That's our number. 30 is going to pay 35. Dealer press. Stick. Give me the hard ways. Hard, heavy on the 8. Sure. Sounds like fun. Here we go. Oh my gosh, there's that 7. So, well, what can you do? I told Rob, I said, well, hopefully you'll have a good roll, but you never know, and I don't redo these things, so it is what it is. It may look ugly if I get through my 600 and I haven't done anything, but hey, I don't know what to tell you. Except for you should have at least 1,000, and maybe one of those 10 shooters you'll get on a hot streak. All right, new shooter coming out. In the meantime, we're struggling a little bit here. This is kind of an all or nothing strategy. You're going to lose it all or you're going to win big. Out on that 6, we got at least 2 more tries here. 110 to the dealer. I sometimes feel bad because it makes these strategies look rough because I don't go through all 10 shooters. I only go through, 5 or 6 here. Short, bad streak, and it makes it look bad. But, I know you can win with strategies like this and win very big. But, more aggressive, they're going to call that a 9. And you've got to be willing to lose some money. So, all right, 25 will pay 35. Dealer press, which will take that to 50. I got $10. Let's place that 10. Get that 10 covered. All right, here we go. There's that 9 right back. So 50 is going to pay 70. And we're going to collect that because we've been hurting a little bit and we need it. So if we can get, we're basically trying to recoup that 110 that we started with. All right, here we go. So halfway there on that goal. We're going to call that a 6, which is our point. So 30 is going to get paid 35, dealer press, so up to 60. And we'll throw that to stick. Why not? We'll keep playing this fun little side game. Heavy on my 6. Puck's going to go off. Same shooter coming out. 6 the hard way, 6 hard. It's going to depend on your casino. It's going to be on or off. My bets were off. I didn't say anything, unfortunately. I'm just going to say that my hard ways were off as well. Oh well. Okay, here we go. We're out on that 6. Let's roll some numbers. There's the 5. So 25 will pay 35. Dealer press, which means double. So we'll go up to 50, and we've got $10 to cover the 4. So now we want to roll the 5, 6, or 9 really to recoup our money, at least for this particular shooter. So here we go. That's what we're going for. Yo 11, we don't have that. There's the 9. So that's a good one for us. My dice did roll there. Let me get off the ugly number. So again, 50 is going to pay 70. I'm just going to rack that because guess what? It just paid for that shooter, and we got another chance to have a big roll. Maybe this is the big roll here. We've got our money. Now I could be more aggressive on these presses. So I'll consider that. I got to get some of these. I got to get the 8 up and the 4 and 10. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. 6, easy 6. Down comes the hard way. That was our point hit. We've got 60 out here, so that's going to win 70. Our puck is going to go off. Because we've recouped our money for the shooter, let's bump up the 8. So semi-aggressive. And should I go for it? I'm gonna go for it. Dealer, buy my 4 for a quarter and my 10 for a quarter. So I'm only going to pull back $10 that time. All right, all of our bets are off for the come out roll. Let's see what happens. 10 the hard way, 10 hard. Now you can see these bets where we've recouped our money. If you just collect $70 or you just increase them, $25 units, you can really get up there, or you could be ultra aggressive. As long as you can recoup your money, you could see the potential where the strategy wins. Let's just see what the dice do here. Too much talking, maybe. 4, easy 4. We'll take that. Down comes this one. But we have 25, which is going to pay 50. We got to throw in that $1 vig. And we're going to take that up to 25. Rack that quarter. Now everything's up at that $50 level except for that 10. So here we go. And there's that 7. So we were right where we wanted to be, but we couldn't get the roll to last any longer. But we did essentially buy another chance, another shooter. So we'll give it another try. Maybe the dice are warming up here. So if you feel like I don't believe in hot or cold tables. I mean, you could look in the past, but that doesn't affect the future rolls. But if you feel like you're at a cold table, you might want to collect more. If you feel like things are hot, hey, go ahead and press. All right, here we go, coming out. Someone else is shooting for us. 7 on the come out. That's fine by us. Looking for a point. 9. Center field 9. 9's going to be our point. So we've got 110. Dealer, inside, please. All right, here we go. Do-si-do. Yo 11. We don't have the horn numbers covered. We're looking for inside numbers with this, and we want to pay to play inside, or the 4 and 10, I should say. All right, 9, point hit. 25 is going to pay 35. Dealer, press me to 50. Put $10 on my 10. Puck's going to go off. Our bets are off. Here we go. Hey, we're right back out on that 9. Would have loved to got paid for it. Here we go. Let's roll some numbers. Let's see a good roll here. 12, craps. We don't care about that. 6 the hard way, 6 hard. So 30 is going to pay 35. Dealer press, which means double. So 30 will go to 60. We got $5. Let's have some fun on those hard ways. Heavy on the 6. All right, so now we got the 6 and 9. That's what we want to hit. Get our money back out of this thing. Hey, there's the 9-point hit again. So 50 is going to pay 70. We're just going to collect. So we got 70 of our 110. Puck is going to go off though. Here we go, looking for a new point. We're out on the 5. All right, well, let's hit the 6 or 9. Those are the ones that are pumped up a little bit. There's the 8. That's all right, we'll take the 8. 8 easy, so our hard way is going to come down. 30 pays 35. Press. We'll just rack that one because we've already got our hard ways. I mean, I guess we got $2 here. We can throw that in if we want. Heavy on the 8. All right, we got our 6, 8, and 9 pressed up. We need to hit another one. 4, easy, so we can get our money out of the shooter. We don't have anything on the 4, so we just keep rolling. That's the one hole we've got in the box numbers. Hey, there's that 8. 8 easy, so lose the hard ways. 60 is going to pay 70. We're just going to rack it. So we've collected 140. So $30 profit. We don't care what happens, and we can afford to be a little aggressive. Well, I mean, we're down a little bit, so not. That's where you have to kind of balance it out, right? What do you want to do? You want to go for the massive win, or you want to collect some? Probably you want to get some of your bankroll back first. So I'm going to kind of play it by ear here a little bit. Let's see what happens. That's what happens, the 7. At least we got our money out of that shooter. All right, everything's coming down. But hopefully you can see the potential here. We just haven't had that big roll yet. All right, coming out, brand new shooter. 8, easy 8, out on the 8. So 110. If you only have $300, do not do a strategy like this. It's only going to give you 3 chances. You're going to be puckered up and too much risk, right? But if you have $1,200 or $1,000, this is not that big a deal. This is only 1/10 of your bankroll. All right, here we go. 12 craps, train tracks. 4 the hard way, 4 hard. We don't have a bet on the 4 yet. We're looking for an inside number. 6, easy 6. That's an inside number. 30 will pay 35. Dealer press. We'll go to 60, and we'll play this hard way game at least for one time. And we'll go heavy on that 6. Why not? Here we go. 10, easy 10. We don't have that number. 9, we've got the 9. So 25, we'll pay 35. Dealer press, and then put $10 on that 10. So we got that covered. All right, here we go. 8 the hard way, 8 hard, point hit, 8 hard. It's going to get paid in 2 places. So 30 is going to pay 35. Dealer press, so we'll take that up to 60. We can rack that, and our dollar is going to get paid 9. And then we're going to tell the dealer, press by 2. So the first time he says press by 2. So we'll just stick with his game, which is going to take us $8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Actually, I have $3 on everything and $4 on the hard 6. Remember, you don't have to do this. It's just a side game for fun to play with your pennies. All right, here we go. Too much distraction, maybe. There's that 7. All right, I don't think we got our money out of that shooter because I don't see enough green. But I do have at least one more chance. And again, this is going to make the strategy look bad, but I only played 6 shooters. You never know, the dice could not work for 10 shooters. but I've got one more shot at this. All right, here we go. Need a good roll. 6, easy 6. All right, last of our greens here. 110 to the dealer. Dealer, inside please. I'm not going to worry about the hard way game this time. Let's focus. Let's roll some inside numbers. Here we go. 9, there we go. We're off to a good start. 25 will pay 35. Dealer press, which doubles, and we got $10 for that 10. Let's roll that 9 back. Let's get our money out of this thing. 8 easy. 30 pays 35. Dealer press goes up to 60. We're just going to rack the nickel. Keep our flow going. 8 or 9 shooter. Hey, there's that 8. 60 is going to pay 70. We're going to rack that, try to get our money out of this. Need one more hit on an inside number to get that back. Well, on the 8 or 9, I guess that is. There's a 6-point hit, so 30 will pay 35. Dealer press up to 60. Pocket's going to go off. Our bets are off. So now we got great bets on the 6, 8, or 9. We need one of those hit to cover our bets. Out on that 5. 6 easy. There we go. So 60 is going to pay 70. Just like that, our bets are paid for. And we probably have the money. Let's go ahead and cover that forward just in case. It'll save us a roll. All right, here we go. 12 craps. There's that 7. All right, these are going to come down. And again, but that time it paid for itself, so we bought another shooter essentially. We'd have another try to go for the massive win. I'm going to go ahead and end this here though. Count it up. We are a loser today, but that's because we did not hit that massive roll, nor did we have the bankroll to really wait it out. I'll show how the standard did. You can get a link to, or there's a link to that where you can download that calculator if you want. 100, 25, 150, 175, 200, 225. Got plenty of red here. 250, 275, oh, a little bit short, 285, 286. So I wouldn't say that's the end of the world. We essentially lost 3 shooters, right? And we played through, I don't know, 6 or 7. So if you have the bankroll and you want to try it out and hope for that, you know, you're really gunning for that big win, you just need that one big monster roll to score a massive hit. And that's what the strategy is all about. So let me know how you liked it. Let me know how you tweak it. And until next time, good luck on coloring up.